If you suspect that your site has been hacked or may have some malware on it, then one way of checking is to check using an external scanning service. One service which is free and pretty good is offered by a company called Sucuri. And this is the address. If you go to that site and scroll down the page, they change the home page on a fairly regular basis, but if you scroll down the page, somewhere on there will be an option for you to enter the address for your site that you want to be scanned. Another option is to check your site by using a plugin. So what you can do is install a WordPress plugin which you can then use to scan your site. Now all of this assumes that your site is still operational to some degree, and it all depends on how badly compromised your website is. One plugin which I've used quite successfully is GotMLS, or Get Off Malicious Scripts. I think it stands for Get Off Those Malicious Scripts. If you go to the WordPress plugin directory and you just do a search for GotMLS, as I have it displayed here, then you'll find it. And if this plugin finds something, it'll make you aware of where it is. Now, it may be a vulnerability or infection in a particular plugin or theme, but at the moment, don't delete it or get the plugin to clean or remove it just yet. Make a note of it and do a search on Google to see if there is a recent vulnerability, so that you can get more information about what this particular malware does and if there's anything specific about it that you need to know. Another plugin which will also sort of scan your site and pick up any strange anomalies on there is WordFence. But to be honest, it's a great plugin for protecting you from brute force, and it does offer this option to scan your site, and it will pick up changes and things such as that. But my personal preference, and the one I think that's the best, is GotMLS. At this point, once you've identified what the problem is, your next step should be nice and easy, because all you need to do now is restore a clean copy of your site. You do have backups, don't you? Now, the thing with the backup is that even with the backup, you're still going to need to do a cleanup. Unless, of course, you have a backup of your entire hosting account and it's up to date. The unfortunate thing is that most people don't pay enough attention to backing up the site, and there's a pretty good chance that you're finding yourself in a situation where your website is now infected, you've got malware, you don't have any idea how to get rid of it, and you don't have a backup to restore from. So if you find yourself in that situation, the most important thing is don't panic. I know it's easy to say, but you really do need to keep calm. I've been in that situation before where my site's been infected, you're worried about other people getting infected from it, you're worried about getting those warning messages in Google, you're worried about your business, you're losing customers, what else has been lost, can you actually fix it, can you get it back? You just need to keep calm, because you're going to need to go through things in a systematic and methodical manner in order to identify where the malware came from and sort out how you're going to get rid of it and make sure that it doesn't come back.